Today is 28th of December 2025, and the time is exactly sharp 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm your examiner, Dipak. So, are you ready for the test? Yes. Okay, let's discuss about technology. So, your question is, do you use technology every day? Yes, I use it every single day. Most of the time, it's my smartphone and a laptop. For example, I use my phone to stay in touch with colleagues and check updates, and my laptop to prepare reports and revise professional material. Honestly, it has become a part and parcel of my routine rather than something I think about consciously. What kind of technology do you use most often? I mainly use my smartphone and laptop because they fit naturally into my daily routine. For instance, I use my smartphone to handle calls and messages to keep track on appointments, while my laptop is what I rely on for preparing documents, revising professional material, and organizing my work. Together, they make my day smoother and save me a lot of time. Okay. How has technology changed your life? It has made my life a lot easier and more organized. Earlier, when even small tasks used to take time, but now everything is just a few clicks away. For example, instead of attending physical classes, I can learn new skills online, and staying in touch with my people is as simple as sending messages. Overall, it has saved me time and helped me manage my day more smoothly. Do you think people rely too much on technology today? Yes, I think they do. At least to a certain extent, many people automatically reach for their phones instead of thinking things through or talking face to face. For example, rather than having a proper conversation, people often just send messages, which sometimes weakens real communication. So, while technology is useful, relying on it too heavily can become a bit of a double edged sword. Okay. Is technology always beneficial? Not really. Technology is helpful, but it's not a magic solution for everything. If it's overused, people can become less active and even mentally drained. For instance, spending too much time on screens can affect both health and concentration. So I think technology works best when it's used in moderation rather than taken too far. How do you think technology will change in the future? I think technology will become much smarter and more personalized. Instead of us adjusting to devices, they will adapt to our habits and needs. For example, every day, tasks like scheduling or learning could be handled automatically. Overall, technology will probably take a lot of plate and change the way we work and communicate. Okay, Deepak. So let's discuss about learning. So your first question is, do you enjoy learning new things? Yes, I really do. Learning new things keeps me mentally active and stops me from feeling stuck in a routine. Whenever I pick up a new skill or understand a new concept, it gives me a sense of progress and boosts my confidence, which is quite motivating. What kind of things do you like to learn? I mainly focus on things that add value to both my personal and professional life. For example, I enjoy working on my communication skill and problem solving abilities because they help me in a real life situation, not just on paper. I feel These are skills that stay with you for the long run. Do you prefer learning alone or with others? I would say it depends on the situation. When I need to concentrate or understand something in depth, I prefer learning on my own. However, learning with others has its own advantages because exchanging ideas often opens up your eyes to different perspectives and makes learning more engaging. How important is learning outside school or university? I think it's absolutely essential. Formal education gives you a foundation, but most practical learning happens once you step outside of the classroom. For instance, many real life skills such as communication or decision making are learned through experiences rather than textbook, which helps people stay relevant in today's fast changing world. Has the way people learn changed in recent years? Yes, without a doubt. Learning is no longer limited to classroom or fixed schedules. Thanks to online platforms, people can learn at their own pace and from almost anywhere. For example, someone can easily learn a new skill after work hours, which wasn't as common in the past. All right, Deepak. So let's move to the part two. I'll speaking part two, cue card or long term. I will give you a topic or a prompt on which you will have to speak about 1 to 2 minutes, and your topic is describe an experience that taught you an important lesson, and your subtopics are what the experience was, when it happened, what you learn, and explain why it was important. One experience that truly left a lasting impression on me and served as a real eye opener was an incident during my clinical internship when I learned firsthand what responsibility is in healthcare actually means. In the past, the experience that taught me this lesson was my very first clinical responsibility as an intern. I was assigned to assist in the rehabilitation of a patient, and to be honest, I was thrown in at the deep end. I felt extremely nervous because for the first time, my actions could make or break someone's recovery. For example, while following treatment instructions, observing the patient's reactions, and reporting progress to my supervisor, I realized that there was no room for carelessness, even in seemingly minor tasks. In the present, this experience has shaped the way I approach my profession. It taught me the importance of accountability, clear communication, and patience, especially when dealing with vulnerable patients. I came to understand that small gestures go a long way. For instance, explaining exercise calmly or offering reassurance can significantly boost a patient's confidence and motivation, which in turn speeds up recovery. In the future, this lesson will continue to guide my professional journey. As I move forward in my career, I intend to approach every patient with a strong sense of responsibility and empathy, ensuring that I communicate clearly and act decisively. Ultimately, this experience has pushed me to become a healthcare professional who not only treats physical conditions but also looks at the bigger picture, including emotional well being. All things considered, this experience was a turning point in my training as it helped me step out of my comfort zone and laid a solid foundation for the kind of compassionate and responsible professional I aspire to become. Okay, let's move to the part three, the discussion. Why do some experiences teach stronger lessons than others? Some situations leave a deeper impact because they involve personal responsibility and emotional involvement. When people are directly affected by the outcome, the lesson tends to sink in more clearly as it is learned through real consequences rather than abstract ideas. For example, dealing with genuine responsibility at work taught me far more than theoretical discussion simply because I had to face the results of my actions. Do you think people learn more from success or failure? Setbacks usually act as stronger teachers than achievements. Difficult experiences force people to reflect on their weaknesses and rethink their approach, whereas success can sometimes create a comfort zone. In my case, mistakes has always pushed me to improve and grow, while success mainly reassured me that I was doing things correctly. Should schools focus more on practical experiences? There is a strong argument for schools to place greater emphasis on hands-on learning. Practical experiences can help students translate theoretical knowledge into real skill, which makes education more meaningful and relevant. For instance, students who take part in projects or internship often adapt more easily to professional life because they have already applied what they have learned. How can workplaces help employees learn from experiences? Workplace can promote learning by encouraging feedback, reflection, and mentorship. When employees receive constructive guidance in a supportive environment, they are more likely to learn from mistakes rather than fear them. From my own experience, short feedback sessions after completing tasks help me refine my performance and avoid repeating errors. Is experience more valuable than formal education? Both play important roles, but practical experience often provides deeper understanding. Formal education lays the foundation, while real world exposure teaches adaptability and decision making. Although my studies gave me essential knowledge, it was a hands on experience that truly prepared me to handle predictable situations. Do people learn the same lessons at different ages? People interpret experiences differently as they grew older. With maturity comes a broader perspective, which allows individual to understand the situation more deeply. Something that once seemed insignificant to me now feels meaningful simply because I have gained more life experience. How can people ensure they learn from their experiences? People can maximize learning by reflecting honestly on their actions and outcomes. Taking responsibilities and analyzing situation calmly helps turn experiences into valuable lessons. Whenever I consciously review my decision, I find it easier to improve and make wiser choices in the future. Will experiences become more important than qualifications in the future? Practical experience is like to gain even more importance in the future. Many employees now value adaptability, problem solving skills, and real world competence, which are often developed through experience rather than certificate alone. Even today, companies increasingly prefer candidates who can hit the ground running, which shows how valuable experience has become. So, Deepak, this is the end of your IELTS speaking examination and best of luck for your future. Thank you. Thank you.